Stream elements. Bill 1949T is now live. Streaming DCS World, My Flight Simming, DCS. Stream elements. Bill 1949T is now Greco 8 up. 07.
Hello, Greco. Well, you've joined when apparently we're about to get a restart of the mission. So I'm in my aircraft, but Oh, hang on. What it says is next info start. So perhaps it's already just restarted. Yeah, I think Lexor's just restarted it. So stand by. I'm going in the spit as I always start. I'm a bit surprised it didn't actually kick me right out. Did I? I didn't have to re-go back in, did I? It remembered it. Okay, we'll see how it goes. I mean, it has restarted because look, the sun's only just coming up. Stand by, I'm just doing something else on the other screen as well.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete.
Mic check.
There we go, check.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have my my radio clicked onto channel A. I think you were picking up Dave earlier on, and did they shoot you down?
Yeah, they made me catch fire, and I couldn't land or kill the fuel quick enough.
Yeah, I thought I saw that, but anyway, you might be pleased to know I got rid of them for you. I got your own back.
Thank you, appreciate that. Unfortunately, Dave died with me, but there you go.
You can't win them all. Yeah, there was a vehicle and about 5 infantry that's very difficult to see. It's almost like spray and pray, really.
Well, it looked fairly accurate. I mean, the vehicle's reasonably easy to see, obviously, because it's white, but yeah, I saw you do the pass on the vehicle, and then I saw you do the pass on the infantry that followed, and that looked pretty much on target, actually.
Yeah, I think the earlier ones were, but then you've got to remember where the others are. And to be honest, I could only really see them when they shot at me. And if I'm not facing the right direction already, to make a sudden adjustment is dodgy. Copy. Excellent copy.
Yeah.
Just noticing that, well, that might have been there for a while. On the west end of the runway, on the taxiway that runs southwest, there's a white hangar with two cranes either side with flashing lights, and there's a red sort of semicircle of markers around it, or marker circle actually, of markers around it. Is that something that's planned or something that's actually in action at the moment?
That one's planned.
Okay, looks good. Got a Dave nearby. Oh, and you've got enemy.
Lax, if I randomly fall out of the sky, it means I did not start this thing properly.
So yeah.
I'm saying if you see me randomly fall out the sky, it's because I probably did not start this properly. I don't know, I just tried to do the cold start for the first time, so I don't know if I missed anything.
Gotcha.
Well, that got in.
Ford 6-1, Bra 282, 450 at 7,000.
Well, that only shows 2 containers. I'm going to see if there's any more down there. Well, which I'll only find out if I close in on it. So if there's any more, they'll show up on the map when I get closed. Well, they're not showing up, so I guess there was only like a couple of things down there, like the others I've got. Actually, I should get rearmed, I suppose. I've used a few rounds of ammo now, so I should probably get rearmed.
Ford 6-1, Bra 285, 420 at 5,000 knots.
49 downwind, gonna land on 08.
Copy.
Oh, it looks like I should get repaired as well.
Ford 6-1, Bra 20243 at 3,500 cold. 461 Bra 022 460 at 7,000 cold.
Okay, cut the engine to repair. .49 south edge of runway, just off, actually on the taxiway, repair and rearm.
Copy.
Request repair.
Copy.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
I am considering grabbing the Chinook on trial, just so that maybe I can fly a chopper with any kind of reliability.
It's definitely a nice chopper to have. I love them, and honestly, I would class it one of the easier helicopters to fly as well.
See, the key word there was easy. I like that word. That's a good word. So I might well get it on trial just to see how I feel. I don't know what the price of it is at the moment. It's not a sale, is there?
Rearming complete.
No, I don't think it'll go on sale, especially with it being so recent. But yeah, no, it's definitely been one of my favorite helicopters to fly.
Thank you, Undead. I'll look into that. I
Grico
might
8 up.
even grab it tonight.
Is there a sale right now?
Ooh.
Apparently not, Greco. And as Undead was just saying, it's because it's so new, it might well not appear in the sales just yet anyway.
I'm waiting for this bloody convoy to start driving again, because I hit 2 of them, but I cannot see them, so I'm kind of hoping they start driving so I can see their smoke again.
Oh yeah, gotcha. I could head out that way. I'm waiting for repair and rearm at the moment, but I could do that, and then maybe after that, what's the time? Maybe after that I would possibly go to the shop and see about getting the Chinook, although that's going to be quite a workout getting it all mapped and stuff. Just thought, actually, Greco, Undead did say about that, so I'm not sure. Are you hearing radio comms from the other guys?
461 Bra 2D2 435 at 7,000 hot.
Grico 8 up. Yes,
Oh, that's good.
Grico 8 up. I heard.
Excellent, thank you.
Grico 8 up. Thank you.
461 pop-up group 239 424 at 1,500 cold.
See, I wouldn't mind doing runs down to, where is it? Is it? No, not Is it Melchick? I can't remember where it is. No, it's not. No, hang on. Beslan. I wouldn't mind doing runs down to Beslan. I think it's Beslan. I don't think it's another one nearby. To pick up stuff, supplies to bring back to Mosdock, because if we run out, obviously that's an issue, and we can run out. In fact, you know that the other day, last night, Undead took a trip down there just to get some supplies and bring them back to Mosdock. I don't think it cured the problem that we had, but at least it's, you know, it's a good run to do that. It's functional. None of these units are marked, because that's where there's stuff on the bridge just there, and there are units here. I think I might take a flight out just to mark those units, even if I don't attack them. Or 9 takeoffs. Wrong button. Or 9 takeoff 08. I didn't adjust my trim. I know I've forgotten something.
Alright, I'm out of every useful weapon. I am RTB.
Copy that. Undead.
Hopefully this time my landing gear doesn't fail.
Good luck, old chap.
F-16 on finals, runway 08.
Copy that.
Runway is clear.
That's good. Thank you. I have a bit of an emergency landing going on, coming in on 08.
Good luck.
And my engine quit just after I touched down. So I'm sorry chaps, I'm in the middle of the runway at the moment, right in the middle, can't move, gonna get repaired.
Request repair.
Copy.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete.
Rearming complete.
Let's see 4, radio check.
Good check.
Thank you.
Don't think I need to waste any more ammo on him. Yep, they bailed out.
Ford 6-1, pop-up group 237, 440 at 2,500, hold. Ford 6-1, Brock 06544 at 7,000, hot. Ford 6-1, Brock 237, 440 at 2,000, gold. Ford 6-1, Brock 02841 at 7,000, hot. Ford 6-1, Brock 023-450 at 6,000, gold.
Under copy.
Splash 2.
Ford 6-1, pop-up group 05046 at 3,500, gold. Ford 6-1, Brock 05147 at 4,500. at 7,000, cold.
Blackjaw copy.
Check.
I've noticed that we don't seem to be getting return fire from the bombs. Is that by design or is that something unexpected?
What, you mean the bombers, the TUs, or the other A2?
Yeah, the A20s. I've just taken down 3, which is rather nice, but none of them fired back at me.
I would expect them to fire back. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Well, I think they had been fairly recently, so that's one of the one. Well, I wonder if it perhaps have you made an adjustment, so perhaps they weren't firing by design. But I'm sure they were fairly recently, but none of them fired back at me tonight.
No, they should be firing.
Oh, perhaps the DCS glitched then.
2-4 check.
Copy.
Thank you.
On RTB. But I'm going to have to go back and get armed, rearmed, because when I fired at the convoy just there, and all I had was 7.7s left, and they weren't going to do anything. I don't think I picked up any damage. There's no wing damage, so that's a good thing. Straight a bit off the course then. Let's go again. Make a turn. Okay, there's the runway. On 9, finals 08.
Does anyone know why my laser guided bombs are not working in the 810? I have the laser arm, it's the same laser code, and I'm not masking at all, and then it just totally misses at the end. I don't know why.
I haven't a clue. Is that any help?
Say again?
Said I haven't a clue. Is that any help?
Oh yeah, that's very helpful, thank you. And this was a hot start too, so I didn't do anything wrong.
Runway clear, 49 just pulling onto the north edge of the runway for rearm repair. Not repair, just rearm.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Anyone that's just joined and is not aware, rearming fuel doesn't take long at all. Just basically, I don't know, 15 seconds, 20 seconds.
Refueling complete.
461 Bra 288 410 at 1,500 cold.
Rearming complete.
Okay, I think it might be a problem with my TGP because I was lasing the target and the Maverick didn't find anything, so I think something's messed up with the laser code.
Oh dear.
461 pop-up group 288 411 at 1,500 flanking.
Uh, 49 for takeoff, 08.
461 Bra 288 411 at 1,500 flanking.
Got a bomber in front of me. Enemy bomber. Don't know if that's visible, maybe as a pixel depending on what you're looking on, phone, big screen, whatever. He's right in the centre of my reticle now. Just trying to get ahead of his turn to close the gap. Just a bit of time there because I was looking at I was reading the chat where this guy suddenly became more available to me, and I lost the opportunity to close the gap a bit more. So I'm now full throttle, rock pitch fully fine. Looks like we're making a run. Something just hit me. I didn't feel as though it was the bomber. I don't know what got me. Let's see. It says land. It says I landed. Oh, hang on, killed Bill Bradley. Oh, hang on, I was destroyed by one of my own. A blue Bradley killed me. Darn it. Obviously, I got in the way of fire when they were trying to shoot that bomber down. Am I alive? I don't think I am. Nope, can't walk. Okay. So there we are. That's a pity, but I mean, being shot down by your own guys is not so good. But obviously, it happens. Friendly fire happens. But I just got in the way, I think, when they were trying to hit that bomber. So I'll just respawn. Now, what shall I respawn in is the question. A Spitfire again? Or if there's anyone there who wants me to take something else, let me know in the chat. And I might be able to accommodate. I'll give it a little while before I go for a respawn. You can watch the fire burn whilst you think about it. And of course I can't tell the other guys because I've now got no radio.
Dave, that guy. Ground attack.
Well, I attacked the ground having been shot down by my own guys, but apart from that, no, I was going for I don't know how long you've been there, but I was going for the bomber, and unfortunately so were the our Bradleys. They went for the bomber and I just got in the way, I suppose. But never mind, it happens. Friendly fire does happen. Sometimes it's intentional. They shoot at the object not realizing it's a friendly, or other times like this occasion they were shooting at something else and I, as a friendly object, just got in the way. So Dave, that guy, would you like me to get in a particular aircraft or what? I mean, I would easily jump in a Spitfire again. I'm always happy to fly a Spitfire, always. But you know, it could be another Warbird. It could be a jet, maybe an A10, but I'm not really that bothered about those. So I'll just let the fire burn for a little while. It looks pretty. And then jump in something else, which if no one else gives me a guide as to what they want, I'll just perhaps jump in a Spitfire again. And I didn't quite make it out of that either. I died in the crash.
Dave, that guy. LOL, go for the A10.
A10. Okay, I'll do the A10 because you've asked. Not because I prefer it, obviously. I always like the Spit. But I'll go for the A10. Stand by. I'm going to let it settle down for a bit before I start doing too much. Actually, I could get loaded because we start with 0 ammo in this now, so I could get armed. I'm going to use voice attack. Dave, that guy. I don't know if you use voice attack, but I find it very useful. Sometimes it's a bit glitchy, but it's generally speaking it's pretty good, and it means I don't have to touch anything else with my fingers. I could just, well, apart from the mouse when I'm reloading, but I can just call out my commands on the mic, and let's give it a try. I'm just going to say comms, and it brings up the comms menu at the top there. I'll leave my key pressed and see if it works when I ask for the ground crew. F8. No, it doesn't like it when I've got my push to talk to you depressed. I'll try it again. F8. No, I'll release my push to talk and it responds. Okay. I'll go F1. I haven't used this for a while, so bear with me in case I forget stuff. So I'll have about 84 dumb rockets and 4 air-to-air missiles, plus of course that nasty gun at the front there that you don't want to be on the wrong end of. Okay, I'll get started now.
Rearming complete.
Bound to forget something. And of course the stick and throttle I've got here are modelled on this actual aircraft. So that stick that you're seeing there is exactly what I have here. And the throttle unit is like 2 throttles. And they lock together once I've got the engines running. There's a bolt over this side that I'll use to lock the throttles together. So APUs need to get up to 100, they are pretty much are now. I'll slip the left hand throttle off its idle position and it should start up. Difficult to see, but it is starting, and you can see the gauge there, the PSI coming up. When it gets to 60 I can start the other one. In the meantime I can put some lights on. So we've got external lights on there now. Got strobes, nav lights. And you can see I've got the rockets all on board now, done rockets and air to air. 4 air to air, 2 on each wing. Right, now having spoken, I've forgotten what I'm doing. Oh, I've got to tell it to load up. Tell it to register the armament that we've just got. So I've got to click there, all these little dots will disappear, and when they come back I can get onto the other screen, select the SMS, and then I can select what I want to use. So all the little dots have gone. When they come back I can then select the SMS. So in the meantime I'll start the other engine. All I've got to do is nudge it once again off the D10, and that should be visible to see start. Yep. And while I'm at it, in case I forget, I'll put the nose wheel steering on. There's an indicator just there for this. Steering engaged. That jet you heard is probably Warhawk. Oh, it could have been undone. Right, and I'll adjust my seat, because if I do this you can see that that's visible. If I sit normally it's not, so I'm going to adjust the seat position. That's it, I've lowered the seat, I've dropped down into the aircraft a bit. Just trying to think what I've forgotten. I'm going to do the master arm and the gun arm now. Might get in trouble with a CO for that, because maybe I'm not supposed to do that whilst I'm on the ground, but chances are I'll forget when I go to take a target. But we've got all these dots here now, so now I can come over here and select the SMS and the weapons become available. Now what am I going to go for? If I'm going to hit ground units I'll use dumb rockets and guns, and if I'm going to hit aircraft I'll use guns and air to air. What have we got? Let's have a look at the map. Oh, I should actually, I haven't turned my radio on. We've got one A20 there, I'm not too worried about that. I need to turn my radio on and do a radio check. So stand by for that. Right, radio is displaying anyway. I was doing other things in the meantime. So let's set that to 124. And I can do a radio check. 49 radio check.
Clear, Bill.
Super, thank you, sir. Right, now let's see, I'll do my checklist. Over here I've got some things telling me, so I'll turn off my APUs. And, oh yeah, over here. And now there's EAC, engine automatic control, which has got a switch which I can move, but it doesn't necessarily put that light out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If you watch this switch here, I've got a switch that I've designated at the back here. And EAC is still showing, but it'll probably go out later. Right, so I've got both engines running. I'm now going to put my bolt across to fix those two throttles together. Okay, throttles are locked. I can't move anywhere because I've got the chocks in, so let's get the chocks out. Once again, I'll use voice to tap.
Copy.
And I'm good to roll. I'm good to roll, so I'll make sure I don't forget to close the canopy, which I normally get rolling and then I close the canopy. So let's take a look at the map. Not a lot going on there, so we just get airborne. Wheel chocks are out. Steering, nose wheel steering is engaged. Let's just look at that. So there we are, engaged and checked. I'll start rolling and closer. And I'm fortunate in as much as I have a U-shake 6 on my seat. A U-shake 6, if you don't know it, it's a cover that goes on your seat.
Radio check F-16.
Yeah, copy F-16. So
Thank you. I was having some trouble with the laser guided bombs in the A-10, so I don't know what it is. I think it's the GPU-12s because the GPU-54s always hit.
So
The 12s and the Harrier generally hit, but I haven't used them in the latest.
Well, they just weren't being as accurate. I don't know what was going on. I mean, I had all the laser codes right and everything, and I was on the range, so everything was perfectly set up. It wasn't my error, and then I dropped it, and it just landed 5 feet to the right. It still killed him, but my other drops on this server, it completely missed. And I did with the GPU-54, and it hit right on his head, so I don't know.
oh yeah, I was talking about my U-shake 6. So I'm thinking, as you see all these slabs of concrete, I'm getting boom, 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 boom as I'm going over the bumps, over the joins. So that's quite nice. And I feel my gear coming up. I feel the flaps going down, which I'm now going to do. I'll put flaps down ready for takeoff.
Guys, sadly I think I'm going to have to call it. I'm struggling to keep my my head straight at the moment. Really quite struggling with some of the flying as well, so maybe I'm just a little bit off base for this evening.
$5 for 1 more hour.
Fair enough. enough.
I think
Always
sleep.
thinking about it.
I think sleep might be more important. Right, so
He's
let's do
pondering.
flaps.
I don't know, lads, that's not even minimum wage.
Okay, so now
Very kind of there, Joe, to stay live for another hour for $5.
right, I think I'm good. I've been listening to the radio, so here we go. Making sure I've not forgotten too much, hopefully. What have we got? What will I go for? We've got A20s. I might go up and do some air-to-air. Let's arm the air-to-air. I might have to redo that when we get airborne, I'm not sure. So let's throttle up. Nose wheel steering off. I'll rotate about 145. It's always a bit sluggish to pick up, then it suddenly jumps. Gear up. Flaps normal.
I think I had better call it, at least on the stream. So thank you for joining us. Sorry, I'm not doing the usual length of the stream at the moment. Hopefully I'll try and get back to a little bit more normality for either next weekend, or if there's going to be people around, maybe I'll do an extra flight tomorrow night. I'm not sure, and see who else is wanting my time. But I'll call it there, and you guys stay safe and enjoy the mission. If there any issues crop up, then let me know, and Warhawk, hopefully, if you get the restock issue, then just restart the mission. Alright, sounds good, Paul.
Copy that, Lexor. Thanks for being there. Catch you.
Stay safe, folks.
Next.
And I don't know if Bill was on an AFK. Or...
No, I was using the wrong push to talk. Sorry, because I'm in the A10. Yeah, thanks for being there, and hopefully catch you again soon. Sleep well.
Oh no, you hadn't come off your key. You continued to transmit, but it sounded like your voice cut off.
Oh, was that last transmission okay? And is this one okay?
I don't know if the last one was okay, because I don't know if we received all of it, but we got that one.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, so the main thing was hope to catch you soon and sleep well.
Radio check.
Copy. That's better. My rockets are ready. Sorry, that was the wrong button. Sorry, my rockets are ready now. I'm getting the buzz. There's going to be air-to-air on an A10 once I get lock on. Well, that messed him up, I think. Yeah, he's had it. Another one behind me. There he is. Splash 2. I'll switch to the other side because you only get 2 on each side. Maybe I'll go for the choppers over on the west, because at least one of those has missiles and they're dangerous. But first, I gotta find them. There we are, there's 4 of them, and below them is the convoy. As soon as I get a lock on, I'm going to release a rocket and get out of the way. I think the convoy are going to be shooting at me before I get to that situation. Okay, so all rockets are deployed, so now I'm just onto guns. I'm not being shot at by the convoy, which is a plus. So now I'm going to switch to ground rockets. So these are dumb rockets. They're a little bit hit and miss. But there's plenty of them.
Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
I can't believe I only got 1 out of that lot. Of course, as soon as you start firing, they disperse.
I'm going to be departing Modsec here and be prioritizing some of those Hinds to the west.
Pull up, pull up.
I've got an engine on fire, so I'll go to RTB. I'll put the fire out, hopefully. One on RTBs, I'll be coming in on 08. Oops, that's the wrong button. Let's try again. One on RTB coming in on 08. I think I'm only really on one engine, so I've got to be a bit careful. Need to get repaired. So if you're still there, Dave, what was that like for the A10? I'm obviously doing something wrong. Okay, I'll just get repaired. If they will repair me whilst the engine's on fire, we'll see.
Request repair. Copy.
Yep, they're going to repair me.
Dave, that guy. You got back, so we'll call it a win.
Yeah, I got back, took out some A10s, which is what Laxo had to use as the bombers, although they're not Axis or anything. We had to use A10s, that's the only thing he could use for this thing. And I had some BTRs. I had a chopper as well. One of the BTR escort helicopters. I took one of those out, at least one. So yeah, I'll call that a success. So another couple of minutes and then they'll start repairing me. Don't know why I can't pull that fire out. I'm obviously doing something wrong. I'm forgetting something. Left engine, right engine. The lights are up, which suggests perhaps it knows there's a fire. Pull. And I don't have to hold it. and it's not reversed. Don't know why the engine's not being put out. I don't know why that would be. Okay, they're repairing me. Can't put the air brakes down. Maybe that's part of the damage. No, the air brakes aren't coming down. Is that the loss of a mapping? And why would it lose that mapping? Got lots of flashing going on there. I got a feeling this repair is bugged. Because sometimes a repair is bugged. And I've had it where you can't then restart one of the engines after you've been repaired. And now the flaps won't go down. Not the flaps, the air brakes. Let's have a quick check on the settings. Called speed brakes, isn't it? Not air brakes. I call it speed brakes, but I don't know where that'll be. I'll get rid of this and do a search. Well, according to this, it is mapped 7 and 9. I think probably I'll have to respawn and just test that, because that should be working. I've got a button up here. I push it forward and that puts the air brakes or speed brakes up. I pull it back and that should put the speed brakes down, and it's not, but it is mapped. So I'm going to respawn and test and see what happens. I've got a feeling this repair has been bugged. I'll have to choose a different A10. Well, the first thing I'm going to do, provided it works without the systems running, I'll see if I can get my air brakes up and down. No, after nothing's happening, so I've got to get the engines running, or at least the APUs, but I'll try that. think I actually need the engines running to be able to check these speed brakes, because they're not moving at the moment, so I've got to get an engine running. Let's just nudge it off the D10, see if it starts. APU is up to 100. So let's just do that. Okay, engine is running. When it gets up to 60, I'll try that speed brake button. Taking a long time to get up to 60. That seems a bit stuck. He's moving. Only very slowly. Okay, that should be sufficient. So, and I should be able to do it on one engine, I reckon. So let's just try the speed brakes. Well, no, that's not having it. What else would I need to have going? Let's just start the other engine then. And the other engine's getting up there. I don't think it's going to do it. I think there's an issue. I could jump back in the Spirit if anyone wants me to. I'm always happy to fly the Spirit. Okay, let's try those speed brakes again. Okay, look at that. So the speed brakes are up okay. Can I put them down? Yes, I can. So there was an issue with that repair. The repair is bugged. It wouldn't let me put the speed brakes down before. But I wonder if that's because I didn't start the engines up again. Can't remember what I did now. Okay, any preference as to what I do? I can stay here in the A10. Or we're talking about one of the Warbirds. I love the Warbirds. But any preferences? I haven't got much longer because it's 0230 for me. In theory we'd stop at that time. But let me know if you want me to fly anything specific, and if I can, I might oblige. Better put my radio on in case I'm staying in this one.
And 182s and stuff like that for
Dave, that guy.
for jump planes.
W2.
Okay, Dave.
But what?
What
Cargo?
aircraft?
No, skydiving.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a place near me that does that. I'd love to do that.
Let's get the radio on.
Yeah.
Right. I could take a Spit, Mosquito, P51, P47. That'll do for now. Anything out of that lot?
Dave, that guy. Mosquito, please.
Yeah, Mosquito's good. It's got 2 Merlins in it, hasn't it? So it's got to be good, hasn't it? So, fair enough. I'll jump out of this. I'm not going to wait shutting the engine down. I'm just going to be naughty and jump out and go straight to Mosquito. Okay, well, the first thing is get armed, but in a Mosquito, it's reasonably accurate in as much as if I speak now to the ground crew, they can't hear me because it's like shout out on the window, but the window's closed. So I'll open the window. If I don't do that, they won't respond to my requests. And now I'll use voice attack just to ask to get me rearmed again. And again, I'm going to go for guns and rockets. Okay, that'll do. I'll ask for that.
Request rearming. Copy.
Nothing to do on the fuel, so I didn't ask for a change of fuel. So they're rearming me, and I'll proceed with startup then. Some of these things are really difficult to see. They need to, I don't know, do something with the graphics to make them, I think they should be more visible than they are. I mean, if I zoom in I can see stuff better, but this lot here is not very visible until you zoom in. Okay, throw a few switches. And I've just realised that my radio's not on, so I'll put the radio on. I'll just get a radio check. 49 radio check.
I'm clear.
Thank you, sir. Okay, I'm going to start the engines. I'm going to open the rad flap. I must have forgotten something. This has all gone too quickly. I must have forgotten something. Right, let's just get the engines started then. But to get the engines started, I need them to prime the engines, and the command for that is run the starter. So stand by for that.
Run the starter. Copy.
Right, I can now put the magnetos on for the starboard engine. Open up the flaps. Let's zoom in a bit. Open up the covers. Push the starter and then the booster once it's turned over a few times. So that's a left click and now a right click on the booster. Close the covers. That one closes automatically. This one I've got to close. Magnetos for the port engine. Okay, both engines running, radio's on. I now need to do a few other things such as set my altimeter on my trims. So rudder trim and nose down trim. And while I'm sitting here, I'll also I'll set my flaps ready for takeoff. And I'll set them between 10 and 30, right in the middle there. So what's that? About 15 or 20, something like that. Okay, flaps for takeoff. I'll make my guns ready, and once again Sarah might have me on the carpet for this because maybe I'm not supposed to make my stuff live until I've taken off, but I'll forget otherwise. My guns are safe now, they're armed, and likewise my rockets are off, or they're not armed at the moment. Now they are. Dave, are you comfortable? Are you aware of how we make turns on during taxiing? How we make turns in the Mosquito and indeed in the Spitfire?
124 check.
Copy that. Good check.
Copy that. Copy.
So I'm also going to set some aileron trim. Okay, not
Dave, that guy.
no idea.
for
Okay,
No idea.
this is the same. It's the same as for the Spitfire, Dave. If you want to turn in a Spitfire or in a Mosquito, it's a combination of brake, throttle, and rudder pedals. So you basically really are going to set your throttle where you want it to be, but you might have to adjust it up and down a bit. And if you want to turn left, you give it left rudder, right, left rudder, and then apply some brake, and that puts braking on just the left wheel and causes you to slew round to the left. Obviously opposite way round for turning right. If you put your brakes on as it is now with the rudder pedals central, that means it's putting the same amount of braking on each wheel. If I take the brake lever off, you can see the brake lever there. That's the brake off, that's brake on. Now this will work, I believe, the same as a bike. So on the Spitfire you've got a similar thing. You've got a lever on the stick and it works like a bike brake. If you squeeze it, it puts the brakes on. If you let go, it goes back to normal. It's on a spring, so it goes back to normal. This is not the case here because I don't have a spring. This is, if you look at the inset, this that I'm pointing at now, that's my slider that operates this brake lever, and it doesn't fly back by itself. I've got to push it back. So it's not quite the same as it would be in reality because that brake would be on a spring. So I've got to actually put the brake where I want it. So to get going, now what have I forgotten? Let's just see if I've forgotten anything first of all. I've armed, I've got my trims set, I've got my red flaps open. I think I'm good. So I'm going to take the brake off and then throttle up and use the brake. I'll put full left brake and say it's the same on the spit, full left brake to give all the braking on the left wheel when I want it. So the brake is fully off, throttle up. Okay, I'll give it left rudder and apply the brake. And I'm adjusting the throttle a bit as well, depending on what's going on. And in the same as if you're driving a boat, that's the right word. If you're in a boat, like a motorised boat or any boat, if you make a turn to one direction, you can't just like stop turning, because what happens is momentum will carry it round further. So you've actually got to give a bit of a turn in the opposite direction to get you going straight again, and it's the same here. So once it starts turning, you've got to sort of put a turn in the opposite direction just to overcome the momentum. Are you flying DCS, Dave? Oh, if you're still there, I'll see it's dropped to 2, so maybe you've gone. If you've not gone, let me know when you go. Right, brake fully on for safety. So check the map. Oh, we've got some enemy infantry there by the looks of it. That could be a bit of a naughty problem. Oh, either they've gone or they've just no longer showing because Joe isn't close enough to make them show. I don't know. Well, I'm just looking to see if there's anyone coming in to take off. Coming into land rather,
Dave,
or
that guy.
wanting to take off.
No, I tried IL2 in VR though.
VR. Oh, I imagine that's quite nice, although I think it can also have disadvantages. I use track IR. But DCS, I'd recommend if you've got, you know, a computer that will deal with it, recommend DCS. You get 2 free aircraft, and some of the others are not particularly expensive. So, and they have sales on. They're always having sales, so you can get aircraft cheaper. Right, let's jump back. Right. Now for takeoff, I'll just say this before I move on to the runway, in case someone wants the runway. For takeoff, when you're throttling up and you're trying to keep straight along the runway, the rudder is not going to cope with it, because you haven't got enough speed for the rudder to have an effect. You need airflow over the rudder. So in this aircraft, not with the Spitfire, but in this aircraft, what I'll do is I'll apply some brake. So if you look at my slider again, I'll apply some brake so that I can use the rudder to make the brake wheel, the wheel brakes operate as I want them to. Yeah, so when I operate the rudder that way, it's putting braking on the left wheel, and that's putting zero braking, and that's putting all braking on the left wheel. So that way I can use the wheel brakes to keep me straight. Eventually, once the nose starts to drop, so the tail has come up, the nose starts to drop, eventually it will start responding properly. They call it, the rudder will get authority. It will start responding to the rudder, so then I can use the stick as normal, but up until that time I don't need to touch the stick. So let's move on to the runway. I'm going to try and show my feet, but I have to kind of look down and look up at the same time. I look down so you can see my rudder pedals, I look up. Also trying to look up without looking over the top of my glasses. It's a bit of an operation. Right, brake fully on. Centralise the rudder pedals for now, and now, as I said, I'm going to take off. I'm going to throttle up fairly swiftly, and use this brake lever and the rudder pedals to keep me straight. When the nose drops, I can then, by that, and I'm gradually bringing the brake lever off. So when the nose drops, the tail is up, and by that time I should be able to use the stick as normal for takeoff. Then it's get the gear up, get the flaps up, and then carry on. So I'm going to put that much braking on to start with, and I'll throttle up. I won't talk while I'm doing it because that's just asking for trouble. Alright, here we go, throttling up. Gradually reducing the brake. Nose is dropping. Brake fully off. I've now moved on to rudder and stick. Rotate, gear up, and flaps normal. I'll close the window, it makes it a little bit quieter. I go and attack the convoy, but it's always dangerous. Oh, actually I think the convoy's dead, so maybe I won't do that. There's other stuff south of the runway, south of the airfield, and closer. So I'll have a go at that. There's like some acid trucks. On the bridge there's tanks, but I've already hit those, BTRs, I've already destroyed those. So I'll just go for these ground units, these trucks that are sitting on the grass down there. And the rockets are armed, so they should fire. I'm not very good with rockets at all, so this is going to be a bit hit and miss. Perhaps more miss than hit. Make a turn and see what score I got. 3. With a Spitfire, I come in for a run, a strafing run with a Spitfire, and quite often I can take out most of them. There's 9 of them down there, that lot. So I've used them on rockets. Let's go for the guns. Now the guns on this are a bit odd. You've got to aim low. You've got to aim at the base of the target. Otherwise you're just over You'll fire over the top of the target. That was a bit close for comfort, but never mind. Actually, there's a truck on the railway. I don't know if that would stop the trains from going. The trains aren't moving at the moment, but I don't know if it's because of that. Let's go for the truck that's on the railway. Of course, the Mosquito is pretty sluggish by comparison to a Spitfire. It's not bad, but it's comparatively sluggish, so aiming can be uncomfortable. What are these two white blobs flying along? Oh, they're probably parachutes coming down. Yeah, they're parachutes. It's slow to respond, and therefore it's slow to correct. So you end up, it goes too far, and then you to correct that too far movement. You've got a job because it's not responsive by comparison. Over the top, missed him. I'll extend and come in for those two, perhaps go for them in a line. Didn't set my prop pitch on my throttle back, which I should have done, but I forgot. Just talking. Not that much of a line. Alright, one at a time then. Still missed him, good grief. It could be that I need to adjust the curves, because on this you can adjust curves for the way your the way your rudder or your like control surfaces work. So it could be that I'd do well to adjust the curves a bit for the Mosquito to make it more natural. better. Yeah, got both of those. Now you're seeing other little things down there. What happens is when a unit is destroyed, it gets replaced by a container. Hold on, there's a container. And those containers can be collected by choppers from the airfield and taken back to the airfield for processing as either ammo or fuel. So that's another nice little touch of the mission. The mission is built by Laxor, and there's a lot of little touches he's built in there, and it is an ongoing thing. It's constantly upgrading it in various ways. I think they've respawned. That bunch of trucks, once they're all destroyed, they will respawn. And I'm seeing trucks down there where there wasn't trucks before, so they must have respawned. I'll take a long run at them and see what I can get with the guns. I'm conscious of using the trigger though, because with the Spitfire you get about, what is it, 15 seconds of trigger pressing. So I'll become very conscious of that. Even I tend to still be careful with this aircraft, which has got more ammo. Let's go in again now and see what happens. Okay, what's the time? It's 0300. I should think about folding, really. That looks like an A20. I wonder if I've got enough ammo to deal with him. Well, yeah, quite a lot of 20mm here. They might go down. Okay, Dave, thanks for being there. Thanks for letting me know that you're going, so that's good. Otherwise I end up talking to myself, which is embarrassing. Catch you perhaps another time. We usually fly on Friday nights and Saturday nights. I don't know how much you might have seen before, but Friday nights and Saturday nights we tend to start rather late, maybe 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, and go through to 2:30 or maybe 3 or something like that, depending on how it all goes. Well, I'm going to R2B. I didn't turn my radio on, did I? But yes, I did. Okay, so I'm going to land and then I'll call it there, I think.
Dave, that guy. For Hutch here and there. See you next time.
Yeah, great stuff, Dave. Thanks for being there. Catch you another time then. Take care, mate. TTFN. Or 9 landing 08. Not sure if anyone's there now. Bit bumpy, but never mind. Not sure if I'm listing a bit to left. Did someone hit my wheels? No, I don't think so. Take a look. No, tyres are good. Okay folks, I'm going to fold it there. So thank you for being there. Thanks for joining me. Flying out next time probably on Friday, but I mean if you want to subscribe that's fine, and you'll then, if you hit the notifications, you'll know when I'm flying, so that's up to yourselves if you want to do that. So I'm going to fold the stream now. Thanks for being there. Take care. I'll give you a couple of seconds or half a minute to in case you've got any other messages you want to put there, and then I'll close the stream. TTFN. Uh, 49 for anyone that's copying me. Oh, I think it might just be me. That's all right.